Body language is just as obvious and is just as important as the words that are coming out of your mouth. Although it's not words, it still conveys a very important message. It still shows how confident and or it shows you how unconfident you may be. So in relation to the video that I just watched, it was quite interesting, and she said things that we all know. Sitting up straight displays a sense of authority. It displays a sense of authority and discipline, and strength. It's also more healthy for you. It helps out with your back. But even more than that, when it comes to the area of public speaking, it almost makes you more credible. Well, it makes you look more authoritarian. It makes you look like you know what you're talking about. And that was like the main thing that I took from that speech. That, her being a social scientist, there are a lot of cues that we get. There are a lot of natural things that we may not, react directly, but our subconscious is kind of interpreting, and that affects how we look and how we look out on others when, we aren't trying to, think of people in a certain way, but it's our subconscious that is kind of telling us to think of somebody that way. It's very difficult to explain. Again, it's all things that happen naturally, but body language is crucial when you're delivering a public speech. And in the speech and debate world, there's something called the box. And the box goes from your neck all the way down to your waist. And this is where you want to keep your hands generally. You don't want to throw them all out here because it's distracting. This is distracting. People are going to be looking at your hands and not you. So keeping your hands in a box, keeping them within this boxed area, and moving them, not like you're conducting all the time, but slow, when you're trying to establish a point. And there are a lot of different methods, the Bill Clinton's one of my favorites. But again, keeping your hands in a box, remaining calm, and if you're sitting upright, all makes you look more credible and legitimizes the things that you are talking about. So, being confident, moving around the room and not just staying in one spot when you're delivering a speech, having good posture, not moving your hands too much, not moving your hands at all, and keeping them within that box can help you look like you know what you're talking about to your audience. It makes you seem more confident, and it's less distracting to the audience. Think about it. If you were to deliver a speech slouched in the same exact spot for 20 minutes with no movement except talking, you really think your audience is going to be engaged? No. So you engage them. Use your hands. Move around. Be flexible. Be energetic. Your body conveys a lot of information, as the lady says in the speech. As a social scientist, she understands that the way we understand each other is so more. It's not just talking, it's how we interact by using our bodies. So body language is crucial for your audience to understand the point you're trying to make and how you can capture their attention.